I moved into my dream home after house searching for several months. I was excited to start this new chapter of my life as a newlywed couple and with my dream career. I was still homesick at times, so I fell in love with the house because it reminded me of my country. Not to mention, one of my idols lived in the house when she was alive. After a year on TikTok, I was finally blowing up. I went viral for my lifestyle content, makeup challenges, and dances. I'm known for my pinup girl looks, and am obsessed with Golden Age Hollywood.
Yay, I love your videos. You're so pretty. I love you.
Occasionally, I do live Q&As. It's the perfect way to connect with my followers. But one day, my viewers noticed something.
Wait, why did her closet door open? That's a closet behind you, right? It just opened.
Behind me, my closet door had opened during a live Q&A. My husband wasn't home. I had no pets.
The door did open.
I was creeped out.
I'm scared.
I turned off the live and played back the video to see what they were referring to. And indeed, the door behind me had opened all on its own. There wasn't a breeze or anything, but I certainly had chills now. I showed the video to my husband as soon as he came home. He tried to come up with a logical explanation. Perhaps the closet was jam-packed with my clothes, and something fell from the top shelf. I dismissed it since I'm easily paranoid, and I didn't want anything to ruin my love for my dream house. But things got out of hand. Whenever I would try filming, in the background, I would hear random noises. Like footsteps, whispers, items falling. I was getting creeped out, honestly. One day, a viewer suggested that I do a live video at night. That I should set up my phone in a random room in the house and leave it on until the morning. Okay. It was worth a shot. If something odd happened during the live stream, then for sure the house was haunted. So we set up my phone in my office and headed to bed. We watched the live stream on my husband's phone for an hour or so, interacted with my viewers, and nothing out of the ordinary happened. So we fell asleep. The next morning, my phone was blowing up. I received hundreds of messages on social media.
Yeah. Your house is 100% haunted. You need to move out. I'm scared for you. You're not safe. She's watching you.
I checked what all the commotion was about. Nothing for a few hours. But then, at 3 a.m. during the live stream, my phone started shaking.
OMG, what is happening? Holy crap, who is moving her phone?
Then suddenly, my phone was lifted off the table.
Oh man, they're messing with us. We're not idiots. It's probably her husband moving the phone.
But what made me almost pee myself was the phone started moving. Someone was clearly holding the phone and walking towards the direction of our bedroom.
Maybe it's an intruder. We should call 911.
But then...
No, WTF.
Slowly, our door opened.
I don't get it. Who is doing it?
And my husband and I were clearly fast asleep.
But they're sleeping.
The camera was pointed towards us for a few minutes. Then suddenly, it rose.
What?
And rose.
Holy shit.
Until it was on the ceiling, pointing directly down at us.
I'm so confused. What is this shit?
Then the camera turned to the side and pointed towards the mirror next to our bed. No one was reflected in the mirror. The phone was just floating in the air. We heard a laugh.
I can't. I'm crying.
Then the live stream stopped. I started crying. Our house is haunted. We decided to book a hotel for a few nights to try and figure stuff out. I went to my office to pack. I did a live stream to update everyone on our plans. Hey guys, so we decided to get a hotel for a few nights. We don't feel safe at home anymore after last night's live stream. And yes, please believe me, but we have no idea what happened. My husband and I are the only ones who live here, and I need to hurry up and pack now. While I was at my vanity, getting my makeup, I looked at my phone screen. Behind me, I saw my closet door slowly open. I turned around, and immediately, the door slammed shut. Okay, I'm just going to forget that happened. When I turned around again, in the mirror of my vanity, right before my eyes, the ghost of my idol was staring back at me. I was frozen in place for a few seconds. I screamed and ran to my husband. Forget packing, we headed straight to the hotel. And now we're still trying to figure out what to do with the house. I started my TikTok right at the perfect time. The pandemic had just hit and the app was starting to blow up. I post food reviews and recipe videos. Eventually, I reached 1 million followers. One night, I came home after dinner with my best friends. My friends have a no-phone dinner policy, so I grabbed my pint of Chunky Monkey and checked my messages. A DM caught my attention. I found you on TikTok. Check out my video. His name was Watching You Eat, and the profile picture was of a guy wearing a black hoodie that covered his face. He said he found me on TikTok and told me to check out his account. He had one video. He stitched one of my food review videos. I played it. The guy just laughed for a minute. He messaged me, "How was dinner with your friends?" How did he know I was out with my friends? I tried not to think about it and blocked him. Before bed, I watched reruns of Friends, ate some ice cream, then fell asleep. When I woke up in the morning, I checked my social media. The guy messaged me again, but with a different account. I opened it. Ross and Rachel were on a break. Last night's episode of Friends, Rachel and Ross were arguing about their break. I messaged him back. "Who are you?" "I'll tell you if you let me finish that pint of Chunky Monkey." I almost dropped my phone on my face. I got out of bed and searched the inside and outside of my house. No one. I was scared. That evening, I was filming my carbonara recipe. I received a notification. I was scared to look, but checked anyway. "I can be your taste tester. I'm hungry." How do you know I was cooking? "Turn around." I did just that, and there he was. He ran towards me and covered my mouth with his hand before I could scream. He told me if I stayed quiet, I wouldn't get hurt. Then he let me go. He was surprisingly calm. He said he's been following me on TikTok since I was at 100 followers. After scrutinizing every single detail in my videos, including the places I did food reviews at, he figured out where I lived. He said he didn't want to hurt me, then laughed the same way he did in that one video he posted. "I'm going to go now, but we will meet again." Then he simply left. Fortunately, my camera was still rolling through it all. I showed the footage to the police, but they never found him. And it's been over a year. I haven't seen or heard from him since. I don't claim negative energy from this video. I had just posted a TikTok of me dancing to some Britney Spears when I was suddenly bombarded with endless comments about bad vibes from my latest video. I had no idea what they were referring to, so I replayed the video. And a dark figure was lurking behind me, but I was home alone. I replayed it over and over again to make sure it wasn't a camera trick. There was a mysterious dark blur in the background moving down my staircase. An intruder? A ghost? My house was built in the early 1900s.
Guys, it's probably a dog. A 6-foot dog? No way.
People thought I was making it up, that I had a pet or roommate. But seriously, I'm the only soul that lives in this damn house. Or so I thought. Maybe it was a light trick since I was moving my arms around when I was blasting Toxic. I tried not to think about it, and bought some sage just in case. I didn't really mind it either way. I thought it was pretty cool how the shadow appeared during the lyrics. Too high, can't come down. It's in the air and it's all around. I carried on with my life, kept on posting TikToks of me dancing, and enjoying the new followers thanks to Mr. or Miss Intruder.
Girl, any updates on the ghost?
Everyone wanted updates though, but I had none. Well, until one day, I was in a Britney mood. I was singing around the house. My loneliness is killing me, and I must confess, I still believe, when I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign, hit me baby one more time. And out of nowhere, I was hit with a sudden gust of air and got a chill up my spine. Then the lights started flickering. Weird, but whatever. I ignored it. I put on my Britney Spears Hits Me Baby One More Time playlist, turned on my camera, and started dancing and singing around my house. All of a sudden, mid-dance party, I heard footsteps coming down my staircase. Odd. I paused the music and checked what was happening. No one. But I was now officially creeped out. I was about to leave my house when suddenly...
Free Britney!
Then music started playing again, this time on full volume. I ran to my phone and tried to turn it off, but it wouldn't stop. I suddenly got chills. I turned around and the shadowy figure was there. I asked what it wanted. Then it vanished. Well, at least they were a fan of Britney Spears. The music stopped, and I saw that the camera was still recording. I guess I have an update now.